Yo, what's going on, good people? My name is Cynnnical and welcome back to my Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Let's Play. We're going to be jumping straight back into it, and obviously in part 2 we're going to be selecting our character for our first playthrough. But first of all, let me save the game because basically Ventus didn't want us to lose track of our of our progress and whatnot. So very important tip there from Ventus. Remember to save your game, kids. But anyway, let us progress through the game, and today we're going to be selecting what character we choose for our adventure. But first of all, a cutscene from Ventus himself.
Hey, we're gonna head back.
Yeah, me too.
Make a wish, guys. Shooting star.
Together. Always.
That would be the last night we ever spent beneath the same stars.
Deep, man. For now, anyway. For now. For now.
Oh, it's Mickey Mouse!
Oh, and it's just a simulator. Plot twist. Yunsid isn't impressed.
Mickey, I cannot shake the feeling something terrible is about to transpire.
Something absolutely terrible. But we will have to wait and see what this terrible happening is, of course. Alright, cool. So, this obviously is the character selection screen, and there's basically 3 adventures in Birth by Sleep. So obviously in this game you choose one character at a time and complete his or her story from start to finish. Each character visits different places and meets different people, and only by finishing all 3 stories will you uncover this tale's deeper truths. So we have Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. Now basically I know that Aqua, I'm going to play through Aqua last, but I'm sort of stuck between Terra and Ventus. I don't really know. Now I generally play as Ventus first, just because he is the character who I feel who's most similar to Sora's playstyle. I know that sounds weird, but he sort of is. So because I play Ventus first most of the time, I think I'm going to change it up and I'm going to play through Terra's story first. I know I was streaming earlier on today and a few people were telling me to play through Terra first. So I'm going to be playing through Terra first. Let's play through as Terra. Now Terra is obviously the more harder hitting but slower hitting character. Whereas Ventus is he doesn't really deal so much damage, but he's a faster attacker. And of course, Aqua, she's more magic based and whatnot. She's sort of more of the balanced character, whereas, you know, Ventus is much more faster, whereas Terra is a lot slower, but he deals more damage sort of thing. So, yeah, we'll play through as Terra first. But dang, I mean, these cutscenes look so good in HD. I mean, the eyes on all of the characters look so nice and crisp, especially like Xehanort's eyes. His orange eyes, they just stand out on the HD collections. Not so much Eriquis's right now because they're sort of like black/grey. But yeah.
For the mark of mastery. Not one, but 2 of the Keyblades chosen stand here as candidates. But this is neither a competition nor a battle for supremacy. Not a test of wills, but a test of heart. Both of you may prevail, or neither. But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort, did not travel all this way to see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
Then let the examination begin.
Alright, GG, let's do this. I mean, seriously? Oh, he's gonna perform his little voodoo magic. But, back to what I was saying. Like, their Mark of Mastery exam is so much more simplistic and straightforward compared to Riku and Sora's in Dream Drop Distance. Like, they literally have to go through so much shit to pass the exam, where these guys just have to defeat a couple of balls. Like, literally, a couple of balls.
He can take care of himself.
To pass their exam. So, you know, what's up with that? But
Stay sharp, Zach.
anyway, let's do this. Let's pass this exam. Alright. Alrighty then. We're gonna be defeating some light balls with a side of darkness, which should be interesting. Destroy the orbs of light. Okay, that I can do. That I can do. Oh damn, someone's bouncing off the walls. Okay. You ain't doing nothing, mate. And apparently, Eriquis and Master Xehanort have sort of gone out for their lunch break while the exam's going. I mean, aren't they meant to be watching and observing what's going on? One would think, but anyway. Oh, wow, you're gonna interrupt me like that? I think this would be a perfect time to use Sherlock.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, and we have more. Jesus, okay. That was a terrible finisher. I have to admit. That was the worst finisher right there. Oh, what are they? No, stop going halfway across the room. Boom, there we go. Maximum HP increased, and we learned critical impact, which is always good. But damn, like the HUD and everything just looks so nice. I mean, when you compare it to the PSP version, it looks really, really good. If you fill up the command gauge by at least partially using deck commands, you will sometimes change command styles. The command style you get depends on how many and which deck commands you use. Okay, alright, thank you, Tip Helper, for your helpful tips. I appreciate it.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial.
Alright. Let's do this.
Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed. Begin!
Dang, that was close. Pick up your game, Terra. He succumbed.
We have deliberated
He
and
succumbed.
reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed.
Look,
to
Terra
keep the
looks so
darkness within you
disappointed.
sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey.
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
Straight from your heart, son.
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Devious.
Sorry. But I need some time alone.
Damn. It's the cold shoulder, man. It's the cold shoulder.
There's darkness within me. So what does that matter? I know I'm strong enough to hold it back.
Yes. You are indeed strong. The darkness has nothing to fear.
Master Xehanort.
And yet, how frustrating that Ericus refutes its power. Why, you could train with him forever, and still, you'd never be a master in his eyes.
But why? Help me understand, Master Xehanort. What is it that I failed to learn?
You're fine as you are. Darkness cannot be destroyed. It can only be channeled.
Yes. Thank you, Master. What happened?
I don't know. Why isn't Ven here?
Very well, then. I will send my pupils to investigate. Yes, I understand. Farewell.
It's Ericus's magic mirror there.
That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason then for concern, for he tells me the princesses of heart are in danger. Not only from the forces of darkness, as you may assume, but also from a new threat, one that feeds on negativity. Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form. Yen Sid calls them the Unversed. As wielders of the Keyblade, you are tasked with striking down any who would upset the balance of light and darkness. The Unversed are no exception. I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort, but my repeated attempts to reach him have failed. I doubt there is any connection, and yet this all troubles me.
Master Xehanort is gone?
So here we are. I need you two to get this situation under control. Eliminate the Unversed, and find Master Xehanort. I have unlocked the lanes between. You may use these forbidden pathways to travel between this world and countless others. The darkness looms closer than usual within these spaces, but your armor will protect you. Lastly, remember that order must be kept. You cannot tell anyone there are other worlds. Now go, and fulfill your duty.
Yes, Master.
Terra, consider this an opportunity. A second chance for you to change my mind.
What?
You must know, I care for you like my own son. If I could have my way, I would name you master in a second. But how can I, when you are so obsessed with power? Terra, you mustn't be afraid of losing. Fear leads to obsession with power, and obsession beckons the darkness. You must never forget.
Thank you, Master. I swear, I will not fail you again.
Alrighty then. Brace yourselves, guys. We're about to take off on our magical journey.
Terra!
Oh, nearly tripped up. No, we're good. He's sweet.
It's okay.
Forged a D-Link with Ventus, and... Ooh, we don't get Aquas? Okay, Aquas is there. Alright, cool. So we have both Aquas and Ventuses. So, let us begin. Of course, right there, the trophy, the journey begins. Unlock the command board for the land of departure. And, of course, Cinderella's world is the first one, I believe. Is that Cinderella's world? I'm pretty sure it is. No, that's Cinderella's world. This one, Enchanted Dominion, is Sleeping Beauty. It is Sleeping Beauty. So, of course, in the next part, guys, we're gonna be going into the Enchanted Dominion to take on, I think it's Maleficent. She's the boss in this world. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed part 2 of my Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Let's Play. Of course, we'll be actually getting into the game in part 3, so be sure not to miss out on part 3. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Let's Play, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.